Welcome, you guys. Thank you guys for being present. The cards we're using today is we're doing cardomancy with a twist. We're using Gen Z jokes playing cards, and we're also using Epic Tattoos playing cards. My spirit guides told me to take a break from shadow work. I've been too hard on myself, so I'm learning how to be able to, release and fill my cup back up. So, um, I don't know what's going to come up in today's reading, but I'm excited. So, we'll start off with healing of the solar plexus. And allow me to take this time to give thanks to the Most High for this gift of being able to read cardomancy. All right. Most High, thank you for the ability to learn discernment with integrity while using divination. And I pray that I continue to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional manipulation free messages with love, integrity, and compassion. I pray that the viewers who the message resonates with are able to have clarity on their path and enhanced peace of mind. And I pray that those who would like to use this information for personal gain and to harm others, I pray that this message does not reach them, or also that they are not able to comprehend the information in a manner in which they can cause harm to others. Lead me and guide me, Most High. I'm here to serve. So let's see what comes up. Okay. So we got two different messages. Um, Starting off with, we have the Seven of Hearts and the Two of Diamonds. And I'll let you guys read these jokes. The Seven of Hearts. I told my mom that my wife is pregnant. Now she's an Instagram. And what does a Gen Z communist say? Seize the means of production. So, um, if you understand it, awesome. If not, it is what it is. And also, we have the 10 of clubs. How can you spot the losers in a social media war? They're the ones yelling retweet, retweet. So with the Seven of Hearts supporting the 10 of clubs, I'm picking up there was a lot of assumptions made. A lot of assumptions made about something, about a circumstance where it got completely out of hand. And with the Two of Diamonds supporting the 10 of clubs here, I'm feeling as if someone was so invested into these assumptions that it's like they actually put in actual effort to materialize these assumptions into their external environment. I'm feeling like these assumptions got extremely out of hand with the 10 of clubs here, so that The person who, is connected to the very beginning, the origins of this chaos that was born from assumptions, may be, trying to, maybe trying to save face. They could be saying, they could be very intelligent with the two of diamonds, and they could be saying, well, logically, this is what I saw and this is what I thought. So they could be lacking humility to admit that they allowed their assumptions to run wild, and that it's kind of like a forest fire of problems followed them. So they could be trying to save face right now. This person also could have made up a lie that they were pregnant, or they could have lied about who the um, the father of their child is, and they could have went above and beyond to um, to create circumstances and situations in which it would be very difficult for someone to disconnect themselves from that person. So I'm picking up there could be a female who could have lied about being pregnant, but also she could have lied about who the father of the pregnancy was. She could have actually invested time and effort into convincing the wrong man that he was the father. And she could have, created such dire circumstances for the individual that she wanted wanted the father to be, that she may be in a point in time where she may be trying to save face, you know and like, this is what I thought, I didn't know, this is what I logically saw and practically saw. So she could also be trying to use emotional manipulation, as well as using her mental intelligence in order to save face in a very difficult situation that she created from an assumption. Okay, so we also have the Queen of Clubs and the Ace of Hearts. And underneath the Queen of Clubs is the Five of Diamonds. Also, you have the Six of Clubs and the Ten of Clubs. Okay, so let's talk about it. Underneath, we have the Nine of Spades. And underneath, we have the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, so what I'm picking up here is someone was threatened by you actually following up on something that was important to you. So with this, the Jack of Diamonds here, um, perhaps, and take what resonates, you could have had an idea and actually follow through with it um, responsibly and maturely, and someone could have gotten notice of it, and they could have been threatened by it. So they could have tried to restrict you in so many ways in order to get you to stop doing what you were doing, because you actually materializing something could have brought a lot of attention to something that they didn't want to get out. So whatever the amount of fear that this person had was the amount of a 10 of diamonds here. This could be connected to money. Someone is and take what resonates. Someone could have saw that you came out with something, and with you having some being able to be seen, this had fear be exposed about them, about something connected to money. So this person could have tried to restrict you very heavily based off of the amount of finances that they could have stolen from you. I feel like this person is aware that um, however much money they stole from you, if it was if there was is there if they were able, if they were able to find proof of how this person stole from you, this person was afraid of losing their freedom. So they did a lot of psychological games in order for you to lose your freedom. So they would keep their freedom. With the Six of Clubs here, either you have either this per forgive me, some multiple thoughts. The first thought that's occurring is perhaps you're in the public eye or you're seen, and so this person may be trying to create scandal using finances that they stole from you in order to have you seen in a negative light in the public eye, so that whatever they did to get finances from you will stay hidden. But then also I'm picking up, you know, um, someone who stole finances from someone could be in the public eye, and they could also be fearing not being able to upkeep their lifestyle. So the decisions that they're making is going to lead them to not be able to have anything. It's not that, they're going to get dealt a nasty hand where someone's going to say to them, you're a bad person, and because you're a bad person, I'm just going to take something from you. I feel like the decisions that they're making, you know, them not holding themselves accountable for their financial habits, it can get them into a space where where they won't be able to have a comfortable lifestyle. So they won't have anything at all. And this will be by their own doing. So with the Queen of Clubs here, supported by the Ace of Hearts here, and I'm picking up on two things here. This is I'm picking up on a female who could be in debt. So her idea of getting out of debt is having romance because, it's a nice form of escapism. But I'm also picking up on someone who is learning how to love themselves, so they're also attracting love as well. So take what resonates with those messages, okay? Let me light some more incense. And then we'll go get a message from the Epic Tattoos playing cards. Can't believe 14 minutes in. All right. So what do we have? What messages does the Epic Tattoo playing cards have for us today? I'm actually excited. Five of Diamonds, supported by the Three of Clubs and the Six of Wands. So what I noticed about the Five of Diamonds on this tattoo, there's this the keel here. So this could involve something coming to an end or actual murder. And then we have the Three of Clubs and the Six of Clubs. Supported by the Two of Diamonds here. So let me take the time I need to be able to um, just basically receive what I'm supposed to receive and keep it at that. What I'm learning when I'm deciphering tarot or cartomancy or oracle cards now, to be gentle on my brain and my psyche by not trying to force extra messages, because I'm realizing those of you who are receiving the information, you may have tidbits of information that can come and click when it needs to click. So I only know what I need to know, and that's enough. So with the Five of Diamonds over the Three of Clubs here, I'm picking up someone was planning some type of murder. Yeah, murder was being planned, and this could be based off of a crime of passion, you know. But also, you got to think about if you're in crimes of passion in which there's little to no money, it becomes like a war zone in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I am picking up someone could have been planning how to get rid of someone, and during the time that they were planning how to get away with killing someone that they could be in a relationship with, or could have been in a relationship with, they were experiencing poverty as well. The poverty was really starting to eat away at them, so it was impacting their motivation. It was impacting their how they were looking at life. So someone could have became cold to their partner when finances got low. And this could have external circumstances could have contributed to a whole bunch of animosity forming in a romantic relationship, in which a partner just closed their heart off to someone, and they allowed external influences to convince them how to get away with killing their partner. Then we have the Six of Clubs, supported by the Five of Diamonds. With this piece standing out here for the Five of Diamonds here, I'm picking up on someone who thought that if they got public recognition, they would be able to get out of a financial hole. So they could have, started networking with people of notoriety in order to appear to be, on the same page with these people. But it's like I'm picking up on an opportunist who decided to basically get out of debt by, appearing to be a safe person to be around with people of notoriety in order to get out of debt. Ooh, wee. And with the Two of Diamonds and this Five of Diamonds here, I'm picking up with these two roses here. And this Four of Clubs here. Simultaneously, the same person could have and to only take what resonates, could have been, trying to basically collaborate on financial projects with no people of notoriety with the Eight of Diamonds here. They wanted to be able to say that they were connected to people of notoriety. So, people would view them as, oh, so you're connected to such and such. And if you're connected to such and such, then you must be just like them. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to support you financially. But they didn't get this at all. In fact, um, it's like they could still be in this poverty, this place of poverty, and it has to do with their poverty consciousness. So I'm picking up on an opportunist. We have the Four of Clubs and the Two of Diamonds. They're basically being humble because they're being brought back to the bare minimum. It's like they're having to, they're at a place right now where they're like, I need to make sure I have a roof over my head. So they could be purposely cozying up to people in the public eye in order to have a roof over their head. I'm also picking up on an opportunist who is trying to basically, move in with someone in the public eye and have a romantic relationship with them in order to escape a situation that could be negatively impacting them financially as well. All right, let's get two more messages from this one. We have the King of Spades and the card supporting the King of Spades, the Ten of Diamonds, Three of Clubs, and the the Ten of Spades. So, being that this King of Spades is next to the King of Diamonds, no, it's not next to the King of Diamonds, forgive me. The King of Spades is next to the Ten of Diamonds. Underneath the Ten of Diamonds is the the Seven of Spades, forgive me. I'm going to show you guys the cards. I feel as if someone manipulated the legal system in order to get a big payout. It's like someone was trying to get away with murder. So someone manipulated the legal system in order to get a big payout. With the Three of Clubs here and the King of Spades, it's like they were trying to basically control the outcome of the outcome of this legal situation by any means necessary. They were very strategic in how they went about presenting themselves to the public. At the same time, they were very strategic in how they wanted this court proceeding to play out. They invested into this legal scheme as if this was their seed of financial foundation. They were extremely devoted to seeing it happen the way that they wanted to see it happen. And the motivation has to do with them trying to get away from we got the Nine of Clubs and the Ace of Clubs, forgive me. Nine of Clubs, Ace of Clubs. they were trying to get away from very arduous relationships in which sex have been used and abused and exploited. And perhaps the people who had been used, abused, and exploited were trying to basically, seek revenge or retaliation against them. So they tried to basically get out of a situation by creating a situation. And um, with the Six of Hearts and the Five of Hearts, grief from their childhood haunted them. Grief from their childhood basically had a hold on them. So they became extremely wise in going about maneuvering around certain people, places, and things. So this is why, with all of the skill sets that they learn from being in a certain environment, it made them very resourceful and tap into, and it made them very resourceful, and it made them tap into becoming very intelligent. So they were very strategic in maneuvering this court case. But with the 10 of spades here, something isn't working out the way they thought it was, and something's coming to an end. Yeah, something's coming to an end. This person's heart chakra is off balance as well. They may be very cold because I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles next. Forget the Five of Diamonds next to the King of Spades, and I noticed the love and on the Five of Diamonds here, and I feel like this person had no love to give, so they could be very cold, extremely cold. And this is why they were very callous about how they were going about trying to maneuver a court case in their favor. Then we also have the Five of Clubs here as well. This person could have been indulging in unnecessary competition, to keep themselves busy when, say for instance, they had like, okay, by this certain time, such and such should take place with this court case. It's like they had it down to a science, like analytical research. And during the time that they were waiting, they would basically, with this Five of Clubs, they would engage in unnecessary competition. With the Jack of Hearts, it's like they would it's like they like to test the mind. They like to basically see, they like to find out information about people in order to be able to put an end to people that they saw as going to be a problem for them if and when they were able to secure funds from a lawsuit. So basically it's like they would with this Six of Diamonds, they would overcompensate, you know, with the people that they were trying to get one over on. They would act as if they like genuinely cared about the people to figure out information about them so that they could see how to put an end to these people. They like to play mind games with people. And this is what they would do when they were like waiting for certain results to fall through. Then with the Nine of Hearts here and this Jack of Diamonds, with this Six of Spades here, I feel as if they would escape into whatever addictions that they had and the money that they did have, in between starting unnecessary competition with others, and in between uh in between monitoring how a court case was supposed to play out. They would indulge in their addictions. And they also, this is where, if they had any sort of business, their business was failing because they were putting so much money into their addictions. Now, Most High, what is the purpose for this information that I have been given? So this has to do with a love message. Remember, I showed you guys the Five of Diamonds, and the love stood out, and it was next to the King of Spades. The person was very cold and heartless. With the Two of Hearts here, this has to do with a love, something love wise. So let's talk about it. We got the Nine of Clubs here and the Ace of Clubs. So intimacy with this person could be extremely difficult, to the point where anyone that they get in a relationship with will be overburdened, tired out. They may even, their health may decline due to the amount of adverse adversary that they would be subjected to from being in this relationship. With I feel like the and I feel like we're talking about a masculine here as well. A masculine, he could subject when he's in a relationship with people. The people could drastically change with the Nine of Clubs, you know, and in order to hide the drastic changes, how the role he could play in it, he could really try to make it seem as if his partners are extremely arduous in nature. So, um, his partners could have a habit of going from being very sweet and kind and very loving with this Two of Hearts to going into the Nine of Clubs, where they're tired, they're weary, they're worn out. It seems like like being with this masculine. Love is a battlefield if you're with this masculine. Then with the Two of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs here, the relationship could have only been, standing on two legs due to the amount of passion that was present. If there wasn't passion, it was either abuse, even if the abuse was mental, even if the abuse was emotional, even if it wasn't physical abuse. The I feel like if people line up all the people that this masculine dated, they will see how his partners went from being very relationship focus to basically trying to survive and basically keep it together. And I feel that after, this masculine's partners would have gotten exhausted with the sex as well, because eventually the passion would run out due to the amount of arduousness that the relationship carried with it. I feel like this masculine would simply discard his partners. So it's kind of like it's like the whoever this masculine dated, his partners would get so fucking tired and drained. It's kind of like, why even try at this point to even get with anyone? Because the amount of abuse that would take place in the relationship, even if it wasn't even if it wasn't physical, it would basically, you'd be able to see, if you saw pictures in a in a legit order, his partners would go from happy to sad, mad, tired, angry. So now we have the Queen of Diamonds here and the Six of Clubs. So this is let's talk about it. Someone that's connected to this masculine could be known by their relationship status, but also with the Queen of Diamonds here, they could be highly desirable. With this Queen of Diamonds and the horse here, I feel like there could be a feminine connected to this masculine who has good work ethic, and that's what they're also known for, but they also could have um, a source of desirability. Let's wrap this particular message up because there's a reason that all that information came out. The reason this information is coming out has to do with this could be a criminal profile that I'm actually giving to someone. Or maybe this could be making people aware to be mindful of how you pick and choose your relationships. I know personally for me, I'm learning from experience. Um, I am taking the time to stay out of trouble. You know, when loneliness creeps up, I get creative. Um, I start writing. I start doing things that will keep me out of trouble from getting into domestic abuse situations because I understand how easy it is to get into a domestic abuse situation, but it's extremely hard to get out of a domestic abuse situation, especially when you've given so much of that abuser so much of your power. So this is where the Five of Spades and the Two of Spades is coming up here. What I'm talking about could be a past event, it could be a present event. Take what resonates. But to someone, they may feel that love there has to be abuse involved. And with this two of spades here and these two roses here, um, they may like to keep their partners confused. They may like to keep their partners unable to get out of, like to basically get out. They may like to uh, keep their partners in a place of feeling trapped in their own bodies, in their own minds, because they may understand how difficult the masculine I'm picking up. The masculine may understand how difficult that they make people's lives. So they may go above and beyond to act as if they don't exactly maneuver in this manner, but they strategically will abuse their partners, and the abuse can get worse and worse over time so that their partner has no clarity that abuse is taking place. With the King of Clubs, this person could also appear to be extremely calm, cool, and collective because they may understand the art of desirability, but it's like they may be able to attract a partner, but they're not able to keep a partner. So the way that they go about keeping their partner is by saying, it's like I'm picking up on someone who will love bomb their partner while abusing their partner. So this is where a trauma bond can form, where their partner is thinking that the abuse is love. And then we have the Eight of Clubs with the Five of Spades here. Um, Only take what resonates, because this message could be very specific for someone. You know, if anything, if you're still listening and this isn't your situation, you can learn from this situation. So with the Five of Spades and the Eight of Clubs here, this is someone who could say they love their partner, but also talk extremely lowly about their partner. So this would make it so that their partner can be subjected to abuse by other people. It's kind of like with the love, and the love is standing out here with the Five of Spades. Someone could say they could tell their partner they love their partner, but they could talk so in such a negative way where their partner could not feel safe, and they could endanger their partner. So they could also, it's like I'm picking up on someone who would try to, in front of their friends, they would try to act like they have control over their partner. And they could be like, yeah, I got my I got my woman in check. In fact, my woman know that when I step to the door, that this such and such got to do such and such, or such and such got to do such and such. Or if they get mad at their partner, they may be like, they may, talk shit about their partner to people that don't actually care about them or the person. And so they may set it up so their partner can basically, it's like I'm picking up on someone who is like, shares sensitive information about their partner when they're upset. So it's kind of like this person here, this person likes to scare their partners into staying with them with the Nine of Spades, supported by the Ten of Hearts. But what's interesting is this person feels the only way they can reach the King of Diamonds is if they have somebody by their side, but it's very difficult for them to keep a partner. See, they don't exactly know how to get finances on their own. So it's like they'll basically try to trap somebody with them by basically speaking, by basically trying to scare their partners into staying with them because they know by themselves they're not going to be able to have finances. Dear God. Oof. Someone needed to hear that. I'm starting to understand when I'm delivering the tarot messages to simply just let the cards speak because someone's going to get the message instead of me like, that doesn't apply to me or I don't understand it. You know, it is what it is. That it is what it is. That's a very interesting message that has come out. Um, we're gonna get one more message and then we're gonna close it out. But whoever that message is needed, whoever needed that message, that was for you guys. All right, let's go to the next one. We're using the old maid playing cards. Um, let's see. What do you guys need to be aware of? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, we got chef and we got waiter. Automatically I heard somebody is getting their bullshit served to them on a silver fucking platter. Okay? We got lawyer and janitor. So if this is a legal matter, there are people actually with integrity actually getting to the bottom of a legal matter. If there with this chef, if there was confusion that was, making it so it would be very difficult to see clearly why this legal matter was initiated in the first place. There are people with integrity who have the patience. They're actually, they're redirecting this legal matter if it's been in some kind of sort of chaos in a direction where all parties will best be served. So this is where with the lawyer here, there's going to be justice in the matter. And also someone could be getting karma because they're getting their shit that they dished out to other people on a silver platter. Okay. Whew. We have news anchor and vet. Supported by the former. So, and also we have veterinarian. Hold on. So I'm picking up on a masculine energy who could have had a female energy trying to control them and narrate them and keep them in a place of stunted growth, you know, in order to basically be able to reap the benefits of all the hard work that they did. But I'm picking up on a healthy masculine energy who is basically, leaving the person dumbfounded because with the female, leaving the female dumbfounded because whatever used to be able to, whatever the female used to be able to do to control them, it's not working anymore. You know, um, I'm feeling like the female used to PREY used to prey on their sexual desires and needs. And I feel like a masculine energy here is having self control over their sexual desires. I'm picking up on a female energy that used to basically, be like, I'll please you this way and I'll please you that way. And then the they would the female energy would basically take whatever the masculine had earned. So I'm picking up on a masculine who's learning self-discipline to not let his dick get him into trouble. Or let me rephrase that. It's not that a man's dick gets them into trouble, it's the way they're thinking. So a masculine is changing the way they think about sex right now. This way, so they won't get taken advantage of by a female that's basically trying to reap the rewards of all their hard work. And with the chef here, it's going to turn out very beautiful. This isn't the chef card of drama. This is like the chef card that I feel like, while this situation may be a very interesting, difficult situation, it might be something where they may not be able to have many people who understand what they're going through in the manner that they're going through. But this is gonna bring it's gonna create something very beautiful. You know, let's get another message and then we're gonna end it here. We have former and veterinarian and news anchor. So if you're a divine masculine and you are pulling away from a toxic feminine who um who you're no longer giving your sexual energy to, she out here gossiping. She out here trying to make it seem with nurse as if she's being neglected, or that there's some reason that people should be concerned because you're out here putting yourself first. You out here making sure you taking care of yourself. You out here investing into the future. You already know she gossiping. And the only reason she gossiping is because her ego is being inflated because she's not able to control you the way she used to. So in this point in time, if you're dealing with a toxic feminine who's trying to act as if she's a victim, don't buy into the bullshit, because if you fuck her and then you don't fuck her again, she basically has plans to go into diva mode, She got plans to just turn into a whole fucking ass diva. And with the carpenter here, this has been in the works for quite some time. It's like, you ever dealt with them females that it's kind of like they're willing to basically burn bridges and destroy foundations off of emotion. And then when they realize that they took things too far, if you don't want anything to do with them, they'll try to basically make it so you won't have a future with anybody. That's the type of female I'm picking up on. In fact, I'll get one more message for you guys. This is a card of lust, because I'll tell you guys a quick story why this card looks this way. So I had animal companion rats, and I used to let them just run around the house like dogs and cats. Um, and one of them bit through this. So this is like the card of lust. Um, and this is where the carpenter is here. So you could be dealing with a female who's very strategic about, or a male, take what resonates. You could be dealing with someone who's very strategic about getting their lust met, to be feminine energy. They can be very strategic. And with this hammer here, it's kind of like they like to basically secure whatever they got going on. It is what it is. It's kind of like if you have sex with them, They'll try to basically set it up so that you will consistently have sex with them, okay? And this is the card of lust. So you could be dealing with someone who's being very strategic in order to have a consistent sexual connection with you. And you have to think about it. You're not going to be able to reach your full potential if you're giving so much of your sexual energy on a consistent basis, to someone. It's not healthy. There's nothing wrong with sex, but you have to do it in increments. You can't do it every fucking day. You got to have energy for work. You got to have energy for play. You got to have energy to take care of your children. But I am picking up on someone who has a sex addiction and are actively trying to figure out how to basically nail in like a consistent um a consistent sexual thing. um we have electrician and teacher. This is saying trust your intuition. You'll be able to pick up on it. It'll make sense. Females do this shit too. Most people are familiar with masculines doing it, but when females do it, it's on a whole nother level. So you guys are being asked to stay focused on whatever it is you need to do in your home life. Keep your home life balanced, and it'll be easy to keep out these people who basically will bring sex addictions into the home. Sex addictions can basically fuck up a financial foundation. I'm gonna get you guys one more message. I just feel led to. Also for the last message, I feel like somebody was trying to train you guys on how to like basically become their like little sex puppets, or basically whenever they would feel like they wanted you. I feel like someone was trying to train you and call it a relationship. Okay? So we have news anchor and lawyer and teacher. You may be receiving some information about if you have a lawsuit, you may be receiving some information about new updates with the teacher and lawyer here. I feel like whoever will be sending you updates will be very precise in how they're going about doing it. Because with the teacher, there could be new findings coming out about this legal proceeding. So this means, the legal proceeding could be taking a completely new direction. There could be some information coming out that's going to be uncovered that will expose motives, and the new findings will take the legal proceeding in a completely new direction. Completely new direction. But this is good news. If you on the right side of justice, you good. And if you on the other side of justice, well, it is what it is. Anyway, we'll close out the reading with solar plexus healing, and I hope you guys enjoy the message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't.